Hello, everyone. I hope you hear us well and good because, well, today's studio and for an incoming month is going to be a little different, but I hope you see me quite well. Hi, guys, and welcome on yet another Devs and Holders meeting. I'm Nick, and with me, Bartosz, Maciej, and Mateusz.
Hi everyone.
Okay.
Hi everyone.
I'm glad, and let me know if you hear me and us well. I'm gonna pop some more weight up right here of my sound, and it's gonna be good. I would show you the view from the window, but it's kind of a messy weather today. Other than that, how you've been, guys? How are you? And everyone in the chat. If you're here with us, I see Jeanette, I see Arkadiusz Konieczny, so we have our loyal followers with us. Leave a thumb up for the statistics, and as always, we're gonna show you some news from the BigShortBets platform, and we got a bunch of really cool news today. So first of all, as always, let's go to a BigShortBets page. The live accounts as for today, which is 25th of November 2021, is 2,291 active accounts. As you know, it's per user, no bots, no nothing, no pump and dump. It's all here. And we got some other news. As always, we highly recommend you to join us on our other social medias, which is obviously, as always, the Twitter of the BigShortBets and, other stuff which you can find here, the Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, but also TikTok if you're in for some memes. As you see, the BigShortBets token, the price for today is $0.85. And other than that, before we go to the news from the platform, we have a special day today. As you know, we always start our live stream 6 p.m. Central Europe time, but it's 11 a.m. in the Midwest, and United States is having their own big holiday today, which is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. As you can see, even the turkey are on the market right here. Everyone is saying that, oh, it's so expensive, but even during Thanksgiving, the economy is here with you, and Yahoo made a Thanksgiving table regarding the economy. So everything you got on your table is basically economy, from the turkey itself to stuff like wine, potatoes, meatloaves, macaroni and cheese, dinner rolls, green bean, crouton, gravy, and all the other stuff and desserts like pie and dessert. As you can see on the, I hope you see it well on the screen. Everything you eat basically is the economy. But going back from the classic economy, we're gonna go to, as you know, the cryptocurrencies. And the biggest news from the past week is that on the BigShortBets, you're gonna be officially launching Polish stable token PLNC. Yes, and it's official. It's going in, and it will be on the market. And we're gonna speak some about the market at the beginning. As you see, it's going to be the MPay payment operator to secure the PLN and PLNC bridge. Also, the Dark Pool 1 is going to be making software and capital scaling, and of course, BigShortBets itself using the case of on digital assets pairs from WS3, such as Week 20 to PLNC. So it's a big news. As you see on all the platforms, it's live. #M. Obviously, for a reason, there are even a couple of memes made by Rafał Zaorski, as you see. Smacznej kawusi, guys. Have a nice coffee. PLNC, if you're asking where is the C coming from, it's obviously from the Onion. And the Onion is having a lot of meaning, not only the Onion network, but also the national fruit of Poland, which is basically C like cebula, C like O like onion. Guys, let's talk about it for a second. PLNC launching on Big Short Bets.
So basically, I'm trying to tell Rafał to name the Polish stablecoin Cebulion. I think this is something. Yeah, this is something that we can adopt worldwide, but we will see how it goes. But as you can see, this is the PLNC. The PLNC is really important part of the Polish side of our community and Polish side of the investing, because basically, when we implement the PLNC on the platform, it will allow for us to create these digital assets, the copies of digital assets, which are known on the Polish stock exchange, Warsaw Stock Exchange, and then you connect. So basically, all our users playing on the BigShortBets platform will have possibility to create their own market for the week WIG20 for the CD project and with PLNC pairs. And besides from that, this also will allow for the to the transfer of the Polish zloty to the PLNC stable tokens without any conventions. So there will be only small fee, and so it will be more accessible for Polish people, and it will be much more easier, and hopefully it will gather more users to use our platform. Because for our Polish friends, speaking about the tax settlements, the tax law, when you play on stable tokens, you don't pay tax if you, for example, if you play on the futures, I don't know, for example, CD project to PLNC on our platform. Every time you convert it and you go out to PLNC, you basically, every time you cash out, you don't pay tax. If you will do this on the Warsaw Stock Exchange, every time you cash out, you need to pay the tax on your gains, if you have any. But this is not something to do, because stable token is still a token, and this is a cryptocurrency. And currently, the law is constructed in a way that this legally avoids the tax. So this is pretty cool, I think, and I can't wait to implement it. And so and we do this with our friends from Darkpool and with the official legal payment operator in Poland, MPay. Shout out to MPay. MPay is pretty cool. You can download their app. You can pay, with for the I don't know, transport tickets. If you can pay for parking, anything you like. I think it's pretty cool. I downloaded it myself. So if you don't, just do it. And so we have a pretty solid team, I think. And I can't wait when we're gonna develop that.
And it's going to be available soon. Other than that, you guys been a guest yesterday, from what I know, to Crypto Burb. Right here, and it's up on YouTube. Yes, it was yesterday. Guys, what can you tell me about this interview? It's 1 hour conversation on the Burp Nest YouTube channel.
Yeah, there was a meeting, I mean, discussion, the conference about the future of the DeFi market, right? We tried to figure out that the decentralization is new norm, right? And we tried to answer this question. There was a lot of good questions, like, for example, what projects should do during the bear market. The bear market is going, for example, like that. Or, for example, there was a question how we, for example, move the DeFi to the mainstream and so on. And as well, we discussed what the decentralization mean. I mean, for example, there is, a lot of questions in our Telegram as well, that you are not a decentralized project because you have, the part of your transaction, or maybe the market is on your side chain. This is currently only administered by you, the core team, and so on. But with peers, and peers just have the same point like me, that as long there is an option to take away your value, your tokens from us, no matter if we are here or not, or the project is working or not, you are still in decentralized, right? Because there is option to run away with everything what you want, what you have. And I think this is just a quick summary of this meeting. But if you like topics like that, and it wasn't a meeting about our project, it was general knowledge about the decentralization. So if you want to know our point of view and the other projects' points of view about decentralization from the DeFi market, this is the great. I think it was a great discussion. I'm happy to be there, and yeah.
Amazing.
I mean,
Mr.
it is
Orvosh?
it is important. It is really important to say about here, because we were speaking about. I think we will talk about, because there was many questions about our private blockchain, our side chain, which the platform will be based on. So we want to tell you something about it. So we will speak about it later on. But yeah, it is important to mention that sometimes, like basically, when you start off a project, the project always start off with some sense and some percentage of centralization, but later on, through this infrastructure and how it's designed, just the control is spread to the other users and so on. But this takes time, and we want to make sure that everything is secure and everything is safe, and this transfers of control to our users, the decentralization process, will go smoothly. And when we do that, we want to make sure that it won't be interrupted, and it won't be abused. And this is for the sake of our users who trust us. And so yeah, that's what we want to do.
Amazing, guys. All right, so let's keep with the market then, as we spoke about it. Guys, how is the work going on the market, and what's happening basically?
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe Maciek. I think you should announce that, right? The date. It's your job to announce the date.
Okay. So basically, if everything goes well, on the 30th of November, we're gonna launch the sandbox version of the market platform. Today, we're gonna show you some. Mateusz probably gonna show you some how to make the transactions on the market. So we're gonna get to that, but expect that this is obviously something that we give us beforehand, but expect this announcement to pop on our socials and so on. I'm gonna prepare the messages myself, but yeah.
But
You get
obviously, if
before
you're
anyone
on
else
the live
can.
stream, you're the first to know.
Exactly. So that's why we're announcing it beforehand on our YouTube channel. But yeah, 30, reserve the date. We kicking off the sandbox on this is Tuesday, I think. Tuesday is the 30th of November.
Exactly. So, Mateusz, right to you.
Yeah, so since the last time I was here, we've of course made some changes to our market feature, to our market view, and to the market as a whole. Let me just share my screen real quick.
Sure.
Oh, and
okay,
when we are waiting for a screen from Mateusz, I have a question to the chat, because we figure out the very good liquidation process and the logic. Right now I can just say everything, but I think it will be more fun for us to ask Paweł to come up and just tell us a bit more about the liquidation. So if you want to see Paweł next week on a live and to understand how the liquidations work, because it's not obvious how it's work, because we need to come up with the idea that will allows you to be 100% free and without any, let's say, obstacles and let's say barriers from our side, but still we need to make sure that there won't be any let's say transactions closed below the zero, right? We cannot afford you to lose the money, or maybe your opponent cannot afford to, let's say, close the position when you are minus something, right? Because then he will lose the money, because you will never receive that back, right? So it's quite an interesting topic. Right now we are talking about how to make a positions, right? But if you want to make sure that the details and mathematics stands behind the back inside the engine that we have on the market, let us know, and then we will take Paweł and Emmanuel here, because they are working on that. And yeah.
Give me a moment. I'm
Well, I thought we're gonna take the Pavel, to come on the 40th of the DEVS and HODLERS meeting.
It's
Like
coming
Yeah.
you
soon.
always come every 10th of the meeting. So I thought we're gonna keep it that. But if you
Yeah,
come
right?
next week, I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm fixing the screens now.
Okay.
But you can go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
So
think-
as we can see here, that's basically the whole market UI. You of course have the market section, the most important one with where you can select your market. Right now we have like 2 test markets to play on with some random names, but of course that will change, and we'll have almost everything you would want to play on. Of course you can input any quantity basically. Of course, if you've got the money, the price you would like to buy or sell at, the leverage. For now, it's like 1 to 5 or 10, but it's only for now. And of course, the most important part, so the buy and sell buttons, which, as you may think, do place orders or send requests to place orders. Of course, we have here our messages section. So like, you've placed an order, and it's being like matched with other orders at the same price. And of course, when you close an order, it also shows up here. We've got the name of the market along with the price, and there's a recent transactions section, which shows you all the recent transactions that happened on the market live, so possible thanks to WebSockets. So every time someone makes a transaction on the market you're looking at, it will show right here along with the quantity and the price, of course. And we have 3 tabs here in the user portfolio section. Of course, positions, orders, and history. So here you have your open positions with all the things connected to them. Of course, their a button to close them shows along with the statistics. You have like your active or pending orders, and you can view like the date it was created on, quantity, direction, price, everything, and also like how much of the order was executed, and how much of quantity there is left. And you have, of course, the history. So I have a pretty big history here with, of course, all completed transactions. You can see lots of testing, lots of different prices and different markets. Yeah, and we can, like, for the test purposes, try to buy our beautiful Ball to Dream Receive claim, like 1 contract for 4,000, and just like that, we click on the button and an order is placed, or at least we hope so. And then, unfortunately, we do not have anybody to play with, but we can just sell a contract to ourselves. And yeah, and it appears right here. So first I placed an order to buy a contract for our market at 4,000 units or USD, whichever unit it's here. And it wasn't matched until I placed an order to sell this contract at the same price. So then they instantly got matched, and you can see I have 2 positions. Why one is like 4,000 up, one is negative 4,000, because it has to sum up to 0, because we do not have like the fees yet. And we can, of course, close or try to close these positions because as we saw for now, for the test purposes and on this environment, I can only like open and close positions with myself, unfortunately. So we can try to do that. And of course, if I try to close this position, it won't close automatically. It shows as a pending order because I try to close a position that is like a sell position, a short. So I have to like buy it back. And if I try to close my position that says that was a buy, I need to sell it. So as you can see, both positions got closed, no open positions found, no pending orders found. And in the history, we can see that our orders from today were completed, everything is fine. And yeah, I think that's basically it. That's basically how it works. Of course, we could change the leverage, change the price, change the quantity, but for test purposes, I think that's it.
Yeah, so to make sure that you understand one thing, that thing that Mateusz was able to just create and the contract with self, it's the testing purpose, right? For engine, it doesn't matter who is just putting the order. The mean is who you need to find two sides of the order, of course.
Yeah, of course.
For some reasons, we allow to make the same sides for both sides of the contract, right? To help us and speed up a little bit the testing on this side. But I think, Mateusz, you just missed one thing. What is important? First of all, there's as well. This was a question. This 50,000 that you have is the money from the project, or this is the imagined number? And what is the reset account button that you have to the positions?
Yeah, of course. So for the sandbox version of our market, we will have just like a demo account for our users to ensure that everything works smoothly and everything is secure. Because we don't want, of course, the users are the most important for us, so we don't want anyone losing money because of our mistakes or something that we missed. Of course, we check everything regularly, but of course we can miss something. So for our sandbox, it's just like a demo account. So the balance here is just like a number set up. So if I went ahead and I don't know, lost all of my balance because of my very good trading strategies, or I don't know, technical analysis or something, I could just go ahead and reset my account so I can play more and just test the market feature more. So that's basically that.
Okay. So any questions about the market? Like I said, I saw the questions about no, we don't want to give you the option to, right now we are not sure about all the things. And as well, like I said, everything's on a paper and our, in our maths looks good, but when you just give that to the users, everything just happened in a different way. This is the first law of the IT, that you can design everything the best you can, but the users will find the hole in everything. So this is why we want to start with that state and then move to this. Probably there will be something to encouraging you to use the sandbox. Maybe we want to try to find who is the best, maybe on a demo market. Right, Maciej? I don't know if I can say a little bit more, but we will see. But yeah, this is what we want to achieve. For sure, it will be NASDAQ, the NASDAQ market. And as well, there was a question how we want to just change that. We will see if we will closing that every month or by the end of the sandbox. We are still thinking on that, but it's no matter how we want to solve that, because right now the blockchain is still in development. We want to make sure that the engine is working correct way, and then we know how to finish our our smart contract for market, right? And yeah, So I can say, yeah, so this is what about the market. So any other questions about the market, about things? Yeah?
It just Arkadiusz saying that he's gonna mess up with the market.
Yeah, this is the point of that. I'm quite happy if you just break it down and right now know when we will attach to that the real money and the real smart contracts.
So
right?
I was wondering how are the works going on the market, but on the mobile version? Is it going to be also the mobile, right?
Yeah, the big announcement is coming for mobile as well, but Citrus won't. I mean, and we are focusing on the market. So the groups are coming. The deployment and the new version of Android probably will be in this weekend or maybe right after the market, but we will see. So that the groups will be available on Android application. The Android app is
so it's few
often,
things going on at the same
yes,
time.
and after that, the Android it's focusing on a dark mode and on a market. So the next thing that we will deploy on a dark. And if you ask us, and as well that our dark mode for main application as well is coming. We have, I don't know, few things to change, but I think it's ready. I know it's ready in this 85%, something like that. So still we need to prepare a few things, and we have idea how to, let's say, save your configuration inside application without saving that in the cookies in your browser. So yeah, there is still a few problems that we need to solve, but I think we find a solution for that as well, like always. And yeah, this is the plans for Android. Yeah, Android is right now is focusing on the market, so we want to make sure that the market will be as well available from the phone. Of course, there won't be so I don't know, there will be no fireworks and anything that will. It will be simple list of the positions that you can close and open.
Sure.
And everything is so it will be quite simple. Maybe there is, for example, the clients called C Trader or MT4, MT5. They always have something like normal, simple list of the positions that you can close and open without the chart and so forth. So it will be the same for Android application, right?
All right, roger that.
Yeah. Any other questions about the market?
Just we are planning to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's coming. It's on its way. It just I know for some of you the dark mode might be a default, just like Ofsa said, but it's on most of the site it's still the additional option, and I think the team they're having priorities basically. So I think it's the best for everyone, for you guys, that you have a solid platform for the market, a solid market, solid platform, and solid everything, that you're just not gonna lose money or lose touch with the platform or crashes or whatever. So this is the most important thing right now, probably.
Yeah.
So
this is what you said, and because there is as well the questions and let's say some statements that, for example, request that we are not focusing on the market, on information market. I mean the paid baits and so on. We've shift everything to the market, and there is questions why you have something like that and then you stop. No, the paid baits, the everything around that, it's still we are working as well on that.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. There is only one developer working on that. The rest of guys, they are focusing on the market, of course. But the thing is that we are realized, because Rafa is going around the world speaking with different people from the business, right? We are receiving a lot of feedbacks about the project, and the paid baits is good addition to the market. Not the market is addition to the paid baits.
Yeah,
right?
I understand, because
yeah.
How much time did when you started working on from the basic on what we got here? It's like within a year, this is where we are, right?
Yeah, so no matter the time, but I'm just saying
37
that
weeks. I mean, 37 weeks. It's episode number 37 since the live streams are here every week. So you can count. You can see how much progress was made actually. And there is one question from Janeda. What are the instruments? Is it only Nasdaq? What's the options on the plate? Exactly. What is gonna be?
in market 1.0, the core team will be responsible for setting up the smart contract for every new market. So it means that we need a little bit more time to set up everything, the Oracle, the contract, to deploy that to our blockchain, to make sure that everything is fine, and so on and so on. But the market 2.0, it is a smart contract, because for example, Uniswap has as well a few versions, right? As well, we want to make a few versions. The first way, we want to, as fast as possible, just deploy the the minimum value. The minimum value is that we can set up for you the smart contract, and you can use that for each market separately. After that, we want to give you 2.0 market, that it will be the smart contract that allows you to make a bet everything what you want, right? So this is that we said, the bets on a weather, the bets on a the YouTubers view, anything you just imagine, it will be the smart contract for that. But we need to just check if our foundation is good, and then we can just expand that a little bit further, right? So this is the plan.
All right, that's amazing. So you see, it's going to be various things, not just the stock market, but also, from what I understand,
horse racing.
Yeah, exactly, like sports.
Sports in total. So everything you can imagine.
Let's bet on the hamsters.
Yeah.
Hamsters,
snails, hamsters, whatever you like. If you find a market for it, you can create bet on it. This is the game changer, what we are talking all about. Not only the stocks, crypto, and so on, but also something beyond that. Yeah, you can bet on your favorite, football team and so on. But step by step, there is huge plans for development. But first, we want to, go on.
I just say that, for example, the central bank in Poland just recently raised
the percentage.
How it's called? The how I just missed the word. But yeah,
stop it percent of.
And for example, Fed just coming with with the balance of the sheets, and you can just before that just make a bet with somebody based on that. Not only just invest in this in an index. I mean, any other things on a finance market directly. You can just make a contract on a value that just Fed will announce during the conference, the press conference. So this is the game changer that we want to introduce. And yes, as well, the biggest markets on our platform will be the stock exchange, right? The Nasdaq, then everything that you can imagine that from normal finance world, right? But as well, there will be option. There will be that thing,
to
the
bet
small.
Anything,
to bet anything.
I have a question regarding the demo version, the sandbox. I think we spoke about it within the past weeks, but Arkadiusz Konieczny just wrote that about the sandbox, how the demo version is gonna work. You're gonna have like a fake money that you're gonna be able to bet on something to test out the market. So you're gonna be basically like betting on the fake money just to test the market with the users at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be almost the same as a demo account, like in any brokerage firm. So
or like a free poker game. You're gonna be like $10,000 for bets, and you can do whatever, right?
This is what is highlighted right now on the screen of Mateusz, right? You start with 50,000 and you can just gain as much you want. If you lose below the 50, there is big blue button. It's called recent account, and then we will reset your account once again to the 50,000. So this is something that you don't need to worry about it, that you only have, I don't know, virtual money that you can lose, and you cannot, after that just testing. No, there is a button that will allows you to reset your account once again to the 50, and it will close your positions on, and you are starting with the clean count once again, right? It's something like that.
Exactly.
All right, guys, if you have any more questions regarding the market or any other questions, just let us know in the comments. And remember to leave a thumbs up if you haven't done it yet, just so the live stream is getting all the love and all the algorithm additions from you. And other than that, remember to leave a subscribe button if you haven't done it yet, and join BigShortBets on not only just on the platform but also on the other areas where the platform is, like Telegram group, Twitter, and TikTok if you're in for some memes. If you have any questions, let us know. Yes.
I see there's one question, not necessarily regarding the market, but there's one. Are we planning to make any kind of bridge or other mechanism lowering the fee for buying BigShortBets tokens before the 1st of the February? I'm not sure yet about that.
We don't currently have directly just things will help you to reduce the fee for buying. Still, it's on the Uniswap, right? Maybe we'll think to make place at the place where you can just, for example, make your transaction with people inside our blockchain without fee and without gas fee, right? So then you only paid 1.5% of burning for every transaction based of our token logic without the gas fee. So it's cheaper, right? And maybe there will be, let's say, the peer-to-peer market on our platform where people can just change the coins inside and then just withdraw to the mainnet, right? To make sure what you understand, our blockchain is working the same way how it's working on Ethereum blockchain, right? This is the copy paste, the same. Not copy paste, but we are using all the same methods, all the same logic. The code is similar in the working, and we are deploying in the same language programming the contract on our blockchain. So you need to imagine that of course there will be contract on a mainnet that will secure your value and on a mainnet. So you are putting there your coins, right? Based on that, we are minting the coins in our blockchain. If you are withdrawing the money from our blockchain, then the tokens on blockchain assigned to the same account, the same wallet, Ethereum wallet, will be earned from the private blockchains. Mean that the balance is always zero, right? We blocked in the one side, we are giving you another side. If you are taking out from the, let's say, vault, right, from the contract on the mainnet, then we are taking from you the coins on a private blockchain. This is working like that. And you can imagine if it is the same blockchain in the same logic that you have on a private and inside the BigSB network as you have on a Ethereum blockchain, then you have the same options, right? Like transaction between users, transaction between wallets, right? Between wallets. You have smart contract that you can use, and so on and so on. Everything is the same, but only the place and the nodes is creating right now. Like I said, the blockchain is in a proof of authority state. It means that we need to whitelist the nodes. Of course, if you are a big hodler, we can just come up with the ideas how you can join and help us to decentralize this more. But in the future, we want to make this more like a proof of stake. So if you have, for example, 10,000 tokens like this, I just get I know that Taboolion, but BigSB tokens, then you have the permission to create your node for our blockchain, right? And then you don't there is nothing that we can do about it, right? If you just decided to create a node, okay, the blockchain will allow you to do that. And this is but still we need to remember that we are trying to fight our place on the market, right? And then we will expand all the things that you waiting for us, right? For example, we have discussion with the guy who is on the project is more longer on the market than we are, right? There's a lot of things, and I think still based on, I don't know, it's and not 10. It's almost 8 months, right? I'm just guessing right now, but few months we are achieved a lot of, I think, and still, please be patient, trust us. We are sharing with you with our achievements as well. We are talking loudly about when we have problems with the project, right?
Yeah.
When we facing some problems and decisions that we don't know currently how to solve, but always we come up with some solutions, right? So this is why we have these lives. You need to be patient and we need to trust us. And everything will be like you just imagine, right? We will be fully decentralized. Everything will be in your hands. And my dream is that there will be more people that I don't know, but they will be working on our project, right? Because when we will deploy. I mean, when we will post our code in the GitHub and we will make our project open source, because this is the point that we want to achieve. Probably there will be more people working on that, and I will never met them, and they won't be the part of the core team, in the meaning right now. So this is something that I want to achieve, to create a platform that is growing and living thanks to the user, no thanks to the core team, right? We are just let's say the helpers, the supporters, but we are not the community, we are not the platform, right? We are just helping you to create the tool that will help you to achieve your goals. This is what we want. Oh,
amazing.
Sorry.
That's an amazing
Amazing.
speech. There you go.
Yeah,
this is our star.
You got it some philosophical on that, but I pretty much like it. I hope, you pretty much describe it
everything
perfectly
is
well,
because of peers. Before of this discussion with the peers just say a lot of philosophical. I know there was a very good statements and opinions speak during this live yesterday with the peers and on the Bird's Nest live. And I'm just sitting today in my chair with the code and everything, just thinking, wow, it's going in a very good direction. And if the day will be longer and we can just work harder because of this, then I think we can achieve more. But still, like maybe Mateusz can confirm that or not, but I'm just thinking we are still humans, right? So sometimes we need to, for example, take a breath.
Yes.
Make it 2 step back, think about the problems and so on. And this is why sometimes something we delivered faster, something we need to time to make, right? There is an old joke in IT that you cannot deliver baby in 1 month with 9 women, right? So this is something that you need to just, some things need the time, right? This is why this is why I'm just talking about it.
So if you want a Lambo, a dark Lambo, you need to wait for a dark Lambo. Sorry, guys. All right.
Amazing, Bartek. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just listening in you, and
if you want a dark
mode,
you need to put sunglasses when you're sitting.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much.
IT jokes. IT jokes are the best.
Yeah, IT jokes. Yeah, but this is it. This is just a few nerds live streaming for you, obviously.
Yeah.
So you see.
So, guys, do you have any question about the private blockchain? Any more questions regarding that? I mean, we can tell that at first, I don't know if you mentioned it, but first we're gonna have this proof of authority, and later on we're gonna, I think we didn't speak about the proof of authority. That's why what I was talking about. That first we working on the project. The project we want to deliver is somehow centralized in its manner, but there's a process of decentralize it. And first we're gonna have this proof of authority. When we're gonna have this the full power, later on we're gonna allow you guys to create nodes and decentralize our side chain even more to spread it like spread it all, and so to be more and more decentralized. But we just want to make sure that in this process there will be no breach in our security and the safe of our users, because this is the platform when you play with tokens that represent the real value and the real money, and we just don't want to fuck this up. This is what we want to know.
Yeah.
But by the way, guys, you can imagine, first of all, we are not and then this is something that Pierce said with me during the live, right? How you can be centralized when we are not we don't have access to your accounts. Everything is based on the data that is outside of our application. I mean, your private key in Ethereum, this is your access to the signature that you are making with MetaMask. This is something that I cannot steal from you or something like that, right? First of all. Second thing is that if there will be bridge that will connect our blockchain with the mainnet to deposit or withdraw your funds, there will be option to take your value away from the application, right? And this means that you don't need us, you don't need our application or our permission to take away your value that you stored in our application. It means that still you are decentralized, right? There is easy way to just take your money and just go whatever you want with that, right? This is the true decentralization. Of course, we need to centralize few things to speed up the development, to help you understand, to create the foundation, so on, right? But still, there is no option that we can interrupt your freedom, your value, because of our centralization this way, how we just make this currently, right? This is what I try to say about our private blockchain, right?
Amazing.
Right.
All right.
Okay, I think there is no more questions.
Yes, this is the time where we make all the advertisement for you to join the platform, obviously. But what I wanted to say, it's like, you see, this is bones and flesh, that there is a people behind it, behind the scenes. There is basically all the guys incoming, like Mateusz today, Mr. Orłosz and Bartek. Like, this is like humans doing human stuff and working their butts off basically to deliver the the tool which you're gonna do whatever you want to do with it, basically. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff incoming on its way until the end of, before the next live stream, which is exactly next week, every week, 6 p.m. Central Europe time on YouTube channel of BigShortBets DEVS and HODLERS meeting. And we see you guys next week. If you have any other questions and want to contact the team and have some valuable information requests, you can always just make a bait on the platform or just contact the team on the Telegram. You have all the needed information in the description below and on the website of the BigShortBets.com. So, guys, take care, have fun, and we're gonna see you on yet another DEVS and HODLERS meeting number 38 next week, which is 2nd of December. So we see you in December next week, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
Just
thanks,
a quick
guys.
act.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Just
Bye.
a quick
Go
ad. If you want to feel inspired like Bartek today, just go watch our
Yes, go watch the
discussion
video.
panel with Pierce on the Burp Nest YouTube channel, and you're gonna feel amazing, just like Bartek feel today. So if you want to be like that, just go and watch the panel discussion and see what we had to say
Yeah.
about decentralization and everything that this has in common.
I show you the piece
thank you
of
guys.
it at the beginning of this live stream. So if you go back at the beginning of this live stream, we're gonna see what the guys are talking about, and just type it in the YouTube BirdsNet, and you're gonna find the interview from yesterday. So it's fresh and juicy, new information. So good luck, have fun, and yeah, enjoy watching it. And we see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.